Okay. Okay, so we are gonna start making our dinner, but we're gonna be using leftover crab legs, and we are going to use leftover prime rib. So let's break it down. First things first, I need to put my apron on. Very cute, very cute. Okay, so we're gonna break down the legs first, and we're just gonna extract all the meat from the crab, because we don't want to waste, right? Everything that we have. What we're gonna make is a garlic crab rice. Okay, so I'm gonna take from the body, open up the cavity. I'm just gonna extract all the meat. This might be tedious for some people, but for me it's not. I can't wait to eat this. And I'm just using my fingers because I don't have time to be cute and use spoons. Okay, so that's the first cavity. Is that the only cavity? Okay, I guess so. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna open it up. We're just taking out the meat, just like that. All that crab meat. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's that. Let's open up that leg, get that meat. Open up that leg. I'm just taking out all the meat from the leg. Now, when you're taking out the meat, after you're done, you just want to make sure that there's no shells in it. Ow. Be careful. Ooh. See that? This is gonna go on the rice with the garlic and all the yumminess with the butter. It's gonna be fire. Okay. And this is not a lot of meat, but that's okay. Weird. I'm about to cut myself. Okay. Let's go, baby. Should have did this ahead of time. But it's okay. I'm not in a rush. Now you could try and scoop out some of the meat from the little small legs, but I don't have the time for that. Okay? So I'm just getting as much meat as I can from the big legs and some of the body cavity. I'm gonna fry this up with some butter, some garlic, and mix it in with rice. Look at that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Tati, I'm on knife. I'm on knife. No. Ah! God. Oh my gosh. Get that claw meat out. Aloha. Hi, Damien. I am making crab garlic rice with prime rib flautas. I hope you're having a happy holidays. I hope you're doing good, you and your family, my brother. No one told me that opening crabs was this hard. Jesus. Hi, Taz. It's quiet just the way I prefer it to be, yes. To be honest, I didn't. This may sound like selfish, but it is what it is. I didn't really go and visit anybody this year. I just spent time with me and my two girls in our own house and just kept it really low key. For some reason this Christmas, I'm just not in the mood to be in everybody's face. Just want peace to myself in the house that I pay bills in, you know, and just keep it low key. Keep it peaceful. So there's nothing wrong with sleeping in all day, like you said, hi Taz, and just enjoying your own company, being in your own space. There's nothing. Wow, that came right off. Crazy. Let's open this up. So we're getting some claw meat right there. Ooh. I'm like, at this point, the way that the food economy is going, I'm not even sure if this is really real crab, okay? This really came from the ocean. You know? Like, I'm 100% sure that they're making fake products and selling it. If it's not local, if it's not really local, I don't really trust the food, but it is what it is. We don't waste. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Claw, right? Nothing inside. Well, just that, but nothing inside. Is it real? There's nothing in there. Come on now. Okay. So we did all we could just to get our meat. So it is leftover king crab. So like I said before, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the crab meat, I'm gonna chop up some garlic with butter and some herbs, and I'm gonna fry it with rice, and I'm gonna make a nice yummy rice. And then I'm gonna take the prime rib. I'll show you the leftover prime rib. So I'm gonna take I have leftover roasted chicken, and I have leftover prime rib. Okay, I'm gonna take the prime rib and I'm gonna make flautas. Okay. Hello, had to be raw. Looks like king crab. Looks like Hanasaki crab, but smaller size. Oh my god, you guys know your crab. I put this in my short, but look, you guys, I attacked this tray of snacks. And for those of you that don't know mochi, this is mochi. This is red bean azuki paste, and mochi is really like, I grew up on eating mochi, so I'm gonna take a bite just for you guys. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. The rice is gonna go by really quickly, so I'm gonna show you guys. That was really good. Let me take one more bite. Okay. One more. A lot of people don't like mochi because of the texture, but I love Mochi. In Hawaii, we eat a lot of mochi. Okay. Fresh garlic. Not in the can or not in the container. None of that. We're going to use a whole garlic head because this is going to be garlicky. We're going to save some of the garlic for the prime rib though. Okay. Sorry. Whew. Time for me to go to get some sleep. Go night-night. Good night. Sweet dreams. You're hungry? Bye, Damien. Aloha oi. What did you eat today, Taz? I know you ate something good. Knowing you, I know you ate something good. Thank you. I like the apron. Okay, so my parents bought this for me. What do you think? My mom and dad got this for me, and in Hawaii, this style, I know to some people it's like, it's just checkers. But a lot of people don't understand this in Hawaii is called palaka. And palaka has a really deep history with what we call paniolo, which is ranchers. And look what my baby got me. Look what she made. So cute, yeah. The cutest. Beef stew and cornbread. Oh my god. That sounds delicious. I have a quick question for you guys. Do you prefer to work out alone? Even if you don't work out and you were going to work out, right? Do you prefer to work out alone, or would you prefer to work out with other men? I legitimately am interested to know. Alone. Okay, so why alone? Why alone? And what are your thoughts on men that work out in groups? No shade. Mo beef. Well, I'll say this. I don't understand how working out in a group is helpful. Say for example, a bunch of guys are working, or a bunch of girls, right? Let's say the bunch is like 5 people, right? 5 people working out in a group with one machine. How is that beneficial? I went to the gym and I saw, this is not judgment, this is just observation. Okay? No, we don't judge here. I seen a group of guys working out on one machine. Do you know how long it takes between sets amongst 5 people? to get a good pump. Do you know what I mean? Group workouts. I don't have to worry about anything when I'm alone. Group workouts for safety. For safety from what? You know what I mean? Like, when you live in a rock in the middle of the sea and you're basically like have a life of a SpongeBob SquarePants, what do you need to be safe from? There's no guns here. There's no like violence. There's no gangs here. Like, we live on an island in the middle of a rock in a small gym. You know what I mean? Fuck, you need 5 people on one machine. I don't understand. And the only reason why I asked that, and I'm saying that, is because I was minding my business at the gym, doing what I do, locked in, and the whole group went to the machine that was like right in front of me and took over the whole section. So I had to move, which is, it is what it is. Like, I don't own the gym. If I wanted to be in my own space, I'm going to go in my garage and work out in my garage. So it's not about that. It's just about the simple fact that I don't understand how it's effective for an actual workout between sets. You guys are just standing there looking at each other in the mirror. Where that made me realize that the gym is not really for people that really want to work out. Hey, be careful. Sometimes it's just a social hour for people. Aloha. Look at, oh, thank you, Mom. This is for my mom. Tatiana. Ole, she's Hapai. Yes, she is. You don't even know. I do know. I can feel it.
That's what you think.
Are you answering me back?
No.
Okay, then. Okay, so we're chopping the garlic really fine. How are you? What are you making? Okay, I've said this before, but I'm making I'm using leftover king crab, and I'm making a crab, kind of like a fried rice style, or like a crab rice with garlic and butter and herbs. And then I'm also using the prime rib to make flautas. Does anybody know what flautas is? Flautas is like tortilla, and then you wrap it with like meat, and then you deep fry it. It's really, really good. You can stuff it with like papas, potatoes, anything your heart's desires. You could put like salsa on it or whatever. Okay, we're done. That's our garlic. I hope it's good. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so we're gonna start already because we don't have time to waste. Okay, so we're gonna take some oil. We're gonna put high heat. Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys. Do you want to see what my friend made? Isn't this so creative? This is palm leaf. These are like long acorns. Isn't that beautiful with shellac? These are not, it's natural. Okay, so Chi-Town says to put more oil in there. All right, I'm gonna listen to you. I messed up and there's water in there. Oops. Okay. Ah! Okay. This is the rice that I use. Jasmine rice. And before you guys come for me, it is up to you whether or not you want to wash your rice. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know right now, when you wash the rice, how I'm going to cook it. The texture will not be the same. You won't get the pigal on the bottom. It's not going to happen. And on top of that, a lot of people don't understand all of the nutrients that come out of the rice is no more. So just remember that. Just remember that. Let's agree to disagree. Use ingredients out loud first on the rice. Okay, let's read it. Because you might be telling me something, and I'm always looking for people to help me out. Okay. I'm dead. What does the ingredients say? It literally just says jasmine rice. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that. Woo! This is not happening the way that I thought it was gonna be. Okay, give me a second. I don't want the fan though. Okay, just making sure it has not been processed. Honestly, it literally just says jasmine rice, so I'm not 100% sure, babes, but we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Okay, so we're gonna take the oil, we're gonna put a little bit of butter in there. We're gonna melt the butter into the oil, just like that. You can use a whole stick, but I don't have time to be using a whole stick. Then we're gonna take some of that garlic. And we're gonna use all the garlic. Why not? Okay, because we want garlicky, crabby rice. I'll show you guys. I'm making leftover. I'm using leftover king crab, and I'm using it to like make a rice. And I'm gonna also make flautas with prime ribs. Listen to me, Chi-Town. I don't think you're full of shit. I want to say this because I've never met you before. The people on my channel know that I'm a very humble woman. If I'm wrong, honey. You know what I mean? If you have some knowledge to give to me, like, give it all. I'm a sponge. I'll soak it up. You know what I mean? Because your girl loves to cook and I love to eat. So, you know? I love that. I love the engagement. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna take the king crab. We're just gonna toss it in there. And I'm gonna use my Christmas present to hold the pot. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a very humble person. I'm not the type of person to get like upset or like triggered, you know, if anyone has anything to say. I feel like I'm grateful that you're spending your time. Okay.
Uh-oh. Stop, Jeffrey, roll.
Fire.
Stop, Jeffrey, roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still waiting on my food. Thank you. It is smoking. Okay, so this is called Hawaiian salt. I use it a lot in my cooking. And I'm just adding a couple of pinches of Hawaiian salt. What makes Hawaiian salt so special is how the salt is harvested and processed. So it's a lot more flavorful, natural, and it'll bring out the flavors of the crab. Okay, I'm still waiting for my food. Are you Native American? I'm Native Hawaiian, but I'm also other things too, you know? Ooh, honey. So that's the crab situation. Okay, you said, what does a man have to do to get my attention? Not swear at me. Speak to me nicely. I know you're gonna be mad at me, Chi-Town, but I'm pouring the rice in there. And I'm mixing it with the oil. And I'm gonna brown the rice until it's super crispy. No, it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but you guys, I really like to be respectful and kind, and for me, I feel like there's nothing more attractive than humility. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really love humility on a person. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're in a generation where everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to be praised. And I just think that it's hard to find a humble woman. It's hard to find a humble man, because people love to say, oh, I'm humble. But, you know, to live your life humbly doesn't necessarily mean you don't have money. But it's also, it's how you treat people. It's how you present yourself. It's being open to different opinions. You know what I mean? It's being open to different cultures, different languages. Like, you're just humble. You walk humbly. And I think that's very attractive. Michael Rabbit said, yeah, right. I feel like when you live on an island, you live off the land, or like, you know, you fish for your food, you hunt for your food, you grow your own food, you realize how much things are, or how much time is spent into just having a meal, and it really makes you realize that you have to live very humbly. Not everybody here has natural water. We have water from catchments, so it's rainwater that's filtered, and just living like that, right? Or having a garden, growing it, farm to table type of lifestyle is not easy, but it's doable if you don't want to be controlled by the system. I'm from Hawaii. but the right word to say it is Hawaii Big Don. Hi, my brother. Nice to see you. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna take some turmeric. And we're gonna put that in the rice. I wouldn't say foreign. I would say very mixed. Got Hawaiian. I've got Puerto Rican. I've got black in me. I've got Okinawan. And a little bit of Filipino. So you could say, yes, black pepper. Got that turmeric going, giving it the color. But we don't want it to be turmeric-y. We want it to just kind of have a hint of it. I don't think I have any more black pepper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lied. I've got black pepper. You ever been to the US? I used to live in Tennessee for 4 years. I used to live in Memphis, Tennessee for 4 years. And I loved it. I love Memphis. I love the food, the music, the culture. The people were always nice to me. I never had any drama. Believe it or not, Chi-Town, when you come to Hawaii, people don't consider, the natives here, don't consider Hawaii as a part of the United States, even though it is. They call it the continent. They refer to it as the mainland. They refer to it as a whole other entity because if you know anything about Hawaiian history, Hawaiian was taken by force. It was a kingdom before, and it had its own queen and king and monarchy, and it was taken from, you know, missionaries, allegedly. So, kind of similar to our Native American brothers and sisters and people from Guam. It was, you know, colonized. Okay. So this is what the rice is looking like now. We want it to get a little bit darker, okay? We want it fried because what's gonna happen is when I pour the water, and you can put like chicken bouillon to add even more flavor, but when you put the water on top and then it just comes all the way down, the bottom of the pan is gonna create like a really crispy texture, and we call this here pigao. And just the crispiness with the crunch and the garlic with the crab. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more black pepper. Just a hint. Okay. So, this is what we're gonna do. Leilani, stay bringing the hood food and knowing all the knowledge. Mahalo. Mahalo, guys. Okay, so we're just gonna pour water. You can add a chicken bouillon to this to make it even more flavorful, but I don't have, your girl really be cooking, so seasonings are down since Christmas and Thanksgiving. Okay, when you know, when you have to pay everything in cash, it's hard out here. So we're gonna pour. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so look at the color, right? That's what we want. So you guys are gonna look at me and be like, girl, what the heck? What are you doing? I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna measure it the Asian way. If you guys don't know how to measure rice the Asian way, you're about to find out. Okay, so I'm gonna pour a little bit more water. How you know you have enough water? Okay, now this will let me know. Thank you, Shalik. This will let me know on whether or not you're really about this life. If you're really not about this cooking life, like, I'm about to put you on, okay? I can handle heat, so maybe you can, I don't know. But how I measure it the Asian way. Ooh, I'm not sticking you guys off, sorry. Take your middle finger, okay? Get it to this line. This does not work if you have fake nails, okay? If you have fake nails, don't do this. You're gonna take your middle finger. I know the pan is really hot. If it's not to the first line, add more water. Make sure that it's nice and flat. Put your finger in. A little bit more. And make sure you wash your hands. Okay. So it's good. Let's stir it. Being real with myself, it needs more salt. The chicken bouillon would have been perfect in this, but your girl loves flavor. I cannot, like, we don't do flavorless, okay? Let's mix that again. A little bit more. A little bit more. You want the broth to be not too salty, but you want it to taste flavorful. One more, one more. I'm gonna add some Italian. I know that sounds weird, but just to get it herby, just to get a little herby. If you have fresh herbs, do that. But I need, like, I need more. I need depth. I need flavor. There you go. You see that? You see that? Mama doesn't play. That's the color that it needs to be. Okay? It says you could measure the rice with a measuring cup and then add the right amount if you don't want to put your finger in there, for sure. That's just how I was raised. Just put the finger in. Just put the finger in. You know what I mean? Put it in. Okay, so we're gonna clean up because we're not messy. And we're gonna start working on our flautas. Now, I never knew what flautas were until I went to Memphis and I was around Mexicans. There's not a lot of Mexicans here in Hawaii. but I learned how to make all kinds of Mexican food. And when you have leftover meat, you can always wrap it in a tortilla, put some potatoes, and call it a day. Okay. What do you say? Good Lord, Tiggle Bitties, really? $49ers. $49ers. Can you be kind? I'm not saying that you're not speaking the truth, but what I'm saying is there are people in my community. I live in a small town, and you know, I care about how I behave online. You know, I actually care about the people that come into my chat. I care about connection and their families and what they do for a living and who they are outside of the internet. So be nice to me. Be kind. I love the fact that you clean before the next project. Absolutely, my mom taught me that. Don't be a messy cook. Like, you need to be clean. Mokael. That's a nice name. Okay. So now we're gonna work on the flautas. This is leftover prime rib. Hey, what is that you guys are watching? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Please change it or there will be no television, period. I don't care what she has to skip. She's not going to be listening to that. Okay. Okay. Hawaii. Island. We're going to take some. This is actually from Hawaii. It's called Sinaloa brand. I'm going to cut this open. Again, this is a Hawaii brand. See the islands? This is Sinaloa. Okay, so these are for Mr. Chi-Town. These are, it says corn hydrated with lime water, contains blah 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 and blah blah blah. Okay, made in Honolulu, Hawaii. So these are corn tortillas. What we're gonna do is we're gonna heat them up. Okay. We're gonna take the corn tortillas. We're gonna put a paper towel around it. And a little bit of water, just like that. Okay? You're gonna pop this in the microwave for maybe like 2.5 to 3 minutes. We're gonna put this away. Okay, let's go. freaking cutting board. Okay. I'm moving fast and I can't find my cutting board, so it is what it is. We're gonna make it happen. I don't like all of this fat. Are you making Hawaiian tamales? No, I'm using the leftover prime rib, and I'm cutting it down, and I'm gonna stuff it with a little bit of like cheese or maybe like potato, and like season it. I'm gonna wrap it with the tortilla, and I'm gonna deep fry it. I think you might drop something right in front of the carpet. I did? Pink is my new favorite color now. Awesome. Pink is my favorite color. For real. I don't know if you guys are used to cooking rice on the stove, but it does cook a lot faster than in a traditional rice pot. So just keep that in mind when you're cooking your rice. Now we're gonna just take out all of the fat, because if you haven't been to my channel before, I'm down 72 pounds. 72 pounds, guys. Okay. Look at this big chunk of prime rib. Congratulations. I look more like the red. I do like red though. I like all colors. My ADHD is kicking in. I just kind of want to show you guys real quick what I made. Okay, let me just show you guys. Look, you guys. Look at what I made. They're hats. And I'm gonna sell them when I make more. But these are made out of coconut leaves. So you put them on like this. And these are good to garden, to go surfing in. Yeah, and fishing if you're a fisherman. And I made one for my dog, so we can be matching. Isn't that cool? I'm very proud of them. Like, you guys don't understand. I love using natural things and like making stuff with it. I just wanted to show you guys. Okay. It says, oh goodness, what's your goal? Just trying to get healthy or a certain weight. For me, it's not about, it is about health. But you guys, like I will say, where I've struggled with weight for a very long time, it was a stronghold for me. So this is not, for me, it's not about temptation. It's more about like testimony. And a lot of Native Hawaiians are actually, or Polynesians are actually very, very overweight. So I just see how the devil really like takes out people through their health. And I think one of the things that I really wanted to do was just be a manifestation of self-discipline. And so, you know, sometimes
without even saying a word. When you are really fit and you're healthy and you live a healthy life, like that will speak for its own testimony within itself. And I do work with youth. So a lot of the time when you're working with 17, 16, 18, or like younger kids, I hate to say this, but it's the generation that we live in. When you're healthy, like your credibility just goes up. You know, your credibility just immediately goes up. You will not have the same type of influence on the next generation if they can physically see that you are not disciplined. If they can physically see that you are not taking care of yourself. How are the kids, or how are your kids or anybody else's kids, if you're that kind of person that has a voice and that is concerned for the next generation, to take you seriously. And I take health seriously, because I've noticed that when I dropped the 72 pounds, the respect level has completely switched. And the things that I say, the things that I come out of my mouth, guess what? They're this, and they listen. You know what I mean? So I'm really that auntie. I use, so to lose the 72 pounds, I'll be honest with you, majority of it was straight diet. Like I would say like a good 70% of me dropping just the weight was dieting, eating super clean. And when I say clean, I mean like clean, like the same thing every single day. No seasoning for me, because I am insulin resistant. I was not vegan, boo. I was eating meat, okay? But chicken, sweet potato, vegetables, fiber, you know what I mean? Just clean. Yeah, protein. A lot of fish, a lot of like lean protein. I try to stay away from like protein shakes. I feel like that's full of shit. Just eat the fucking chicken. Eat the chicken. It's like, what's the problem? You can go to Walmart and there's like a 4-pound bag of drumsticks. If you can't afford chicken breast, there's like a 4-pound bag of drumsticks that you can put into the oven, roast it. You know what I mean? And if you are going to use seasoning, use natural stuff. No pork. No pork. I'm not going to lie to you. I love, you know, sausage, Portuguese sausage, or like stuff like that. But I had to break up with the Spam. I had to break up with the Portuguese sausage. I had to break up with the pork. I had to. I didn't have a choice. My health was so out of control. I could not do the things that I wanted to do. I couldn't go running. I couldn't go surfing. I couldn't go skating. I couldn't do the hiking. I had no endurance. You know what I mean? So I do have old pictures. I do. I actually am going to be posting more shorts about that. You know, so, but yeah, as far as like the working out, and I'm not Mexican, but thank you for asking, Devil Dog. I am mixed. I'm mixed with Native Hawaiian, Japanese, Filipino, Puerto Rican, but I do have Latina in me. I have some black in me. I have everything. I'm a mixed plate. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. So working out for me, like I said, I skateboard, I longboard. So when I longboard, I'm longboarding for like a good hour, and that's cardio. If I'm running, I'll run on the street. I'll run in the bushes. I'll run on a hike. I am not the type of chick to be like this. Like this. No. If you ever saw me running, I'm running like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like in real life on a hike. Like I like going, jumping over rocks. Like I don't know who I think I am, but I don't care. When I'm running out in the wilderness. I'm with nature. That's me. That's my me time. If I'm paddleboarding, I'm doing that. I haven't been surfing in a while because they're not ready for all this thickness in the water. They're not ready for all this thickness in the water, okay? They're not. I'm in Hawaii. You know, they're not ready for it. You guys are funny. I'm being so for real because I am not ashamed of my body when I go to the beach, okay? If I'm out there surfing, better hide your kids, hide your husbands. You know, so yeah. So I do cover up a lot because I'm a naturally curvy woman and I'm respectful with other women. You know, I'm respectful with other women and families, but sometimes I just want to be out there and free, you know, and not have to worry about who I'm offending. But let's just say if there was like a small, skinny, petite little girl with a bikini on, nobody says shit. Nobody says shit. When it's a skinny little booty cheeks out, chichis out, stomach out, and she's like this. Oh, that's beautiful. That's elegant. That's high fashion. But then when you have like a nice... She's a hoe. She wants attention. She's this, she's that, you know? And it's like, no, sir. No, ma'am. God just blessed some of us women like that. And I'm sorry, I don't hate my body. I don't hate it. I know you want me to hate it, right? But I don't hate my body. It gave me 2 beautiful babies. Okay, let's check on the race. Hold on. Almost. It smells what?
Good.
It smells what?
Good.
That's what I thought. Okay, baby. Just give me a second. I'm almost done. It's not even hot yet. Just be patient.
Oh, it's not cooked.
Yeah, well, it is cooked, but I have to, like, heat it up and make it super yummy, okay?
Okay. I don't want that.
Huh?
It's cold.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Like, I want it cooked. I don't want it raw.
It's not raw. It just needs to be heated up.
Why is it something with like a reddish color?
Because that's what prime rib... You know what? You and all your questions. Food is food. Okay? When I was younger, I didn't even get to ask questions. My mother just said, come eat dinner. And I would just sit there and eat the dinner and say, thank you, Mom. Chi-town. Not you coming for me with the rice. Okay, so we cut up the prime rib. The tortillas are done. Here, Nanika. Let me wash my hands. Okay. Let's check on that rice. Why don't you guys go get ready to go take a shower? Huh? 5 minutes and then it's shower time. Ooh. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Taz. Huh? Look at that. Come on. Don't play with me. Don't do it. Don't play with me. Okay. Ooh, this is what I was looking for. Okay, hold on. You see that little crunch right there? You see how it's crispy on the bottom of the pan? You see that? That crispy part? I'm just kidding. That's what we're looking for. I like my rice to have texture. I don't want just fluffy white rice. I want a little bit of crunch. I want a lot of garlic. I want butter. I want crab. I want all of it. Okay. So that to the side is done. We're gonna let you have the first bite. See the flakes? Ooh. We got that black pepper in there, that turmeric, garlic, Hawaiian salt. One more bite. Yep. Good job. That's what we gotta start doing in 2025. Oh wait. Don't wait for people to clap for you. Do it yourself. Okay? Now listen to me. Chi-Town. Tomorrow, what you guys don't know is I also, aside from having a career and doing this for fun, I also do like independent contracting as a hairstylist at a hospice place. And so one of the people that I'm seeing tomorrow, I'm gonna bring them rice, and he can't have a lot of salt. Last time I made tres leches cake, which about put him in a coma. So I have to be very mindful with the old people. Gluten-free, if I can, like, this is what I'm actually gonna do. Don't come for me. You see the rice? They can't taste it, but you put a little bit of fiber in there, put a little bit of collagen in there, put a little bit of glutamine in there as a supplement to food. This is really good. Okay. I'm gonna go and finish making dinner. I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining my live. I hope you have a happy holiday. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of the journey to Chi-Town, to Taz, to Big Don. Who else was in here? To Mukael. To JE. Who else is in here? To Dallas. I'm like, where are all the females? Where are all the females? James and Andrews, 49ers fan. Like, I need females too. Even to Mr. OGJ, who's been a brother from the beginning since I started the whole YouTube thing. Like, all of the people, like Big Don that's been here, Taz that's been here. Like, I'm letting you know there's a group of people that have been in here that have been always supportive and always understanding. And yeah, so I just want to just continue to spread love to you guys and let you know, like, thank you. Because even in the little comments that you guys leave me on my channel, like, sometimes you guys don't know, like, I come home from work and I'm drained. You know what I mean? I'm drained. And it's like all that one little thing that's said, you know, it'll just like snap me out of it. And it'll bring me back into reality, and it'll give me hope, and it'll give me just faith and strength, you know, to just keep going, keep pushing, and continue to stay positive and loving and feminine and nurturing, and just be an example as to what a woman should be, in my opinion, you know. And hopefully I do attract some beautiful ladies. My sister will be coming next month. So I am so excited to have her on the channel. My sister is very beautiful, and she lives in California. She's different dad, different father. But yeah, we were raised together. So even though she's my half sister, she's still my sister. But yeah, it'll be interesting to have her on the channel, because you guys think that I can cook, she can put it down. Period, point blank. But I just want to say thank you guys, and I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And if you have not heard this, she cooks. She cooks. She's a queen. She has a career just like me. She's a believer, and she's obsessed with football. She's a 49ers fan though. But she's like legitimately obsessed with football and sports and whatnot. But she's a girly girl, real big girly girl. I just wanted to say, yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I feel like within the next year, I'm just going to be getting more and more, you know, creative in nature with what I'm doing. I think the end of this year, I really was focusing on like just getting out of the bushes and putting myself out there, because for years I have been so secluded and isolated, not on Instagram, not on YouTube, not in any social platform, because I didn't want to be perceived as just a lustful woman or something that wasn't in my, I don't know, my morals. So now that I'm kind of out the bushes, I'm like, I have nothing to hide. 49ers gonna get spanked tomorrow, go Bears. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell my sister you said that, and I'm gonna screenshot you. Well, good luck with the game. Okay, we'll see. If the Bears don't make it, I will personally come back online just to wait for you to be like, what did you say? What was that? What was that? What did you say? Okay, so I'm gonna remember that. Oh, okay, you want all the smoke. We'll see. Like, we'll see. I'm not hating, because I'm not gonna act like I'm one of those pick meshas like, woohoo, go team football. I don't know shit about football. Period, point blank. Like, I don't no. But I'm here for all the smoke. Got it. I'm remembering. Okay. So have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by.